It's official, 3I/Atlas, the interstellar comet that stunned scientists and broke astronomy Twitter, is leaving the solar system for good. This is your last chance to see it, a once-in-a-lifetime visitor from another star system, now speeding away into the darkness, never to return. On December 19th, 2025, 3I/Atlas will make its closest approach to Earth before vanishing forever into interstellar space. And if you know where to look, you can actually catch a glimpse of it with a telescope, or even follow its journey in real time from your screen. Let's set the stage first. Earlier this year, 3I/Atlas reached its perihelion, the point where it passed closest to the Sun. As it did, it briefly brightened, revealing faint traces of carbon dioxide and dust, the same materials that made scientists call it one of the oldest comets ever seen. But that moment is over. The Sun's gravity has already flung it outward, and the comet is now racing away at tens of kilometers per second, following a hyperbolic path that ensures it will never loop back. Once it crosses the boundary of the solar system, it's gone for good. That's what makes December 19th such a big deal. On that date, 3I/Atlas will be at its closest point to Earth, not close enough to be visible with the naked eye, but close enough that mid-sized backyard telescopes and long-exposure astrophotography rigs will be able to catch it as a faint, elongated blur. For amateur astronomers and sky watchers, this is the last window to see a piece of another star system passing through our neighborhood before it disappears forever. If you're planning to spot it yourself, here's what you need to know. Around mid-December, 3I/Atlas will appear in the constellation Virgo, low in the pre-dawn sky. That means your best chance to view it will be a few hours before sunrise, just before the sky begins to brighten. Look toward the southeastern horizon, between the stars Spica, Virgo's brightest star, and Xenia, depending on your latitude. The comet will look nothing like the glowing tails from popular photos. Instead, it'll appear as a small, fuzzy patch of light moving slowly against the background stars night by night. If you have binoculars or even a small telescope, point them toward Virgo around 4 to 5 a.m. local time. The comet's magnitude will likely be around 13 or 14, faint but detectable with decent equipment and clear, dark skies. Use a star chart app like Sky Guide, Stellarium, or Sky Safari to help you locate Virgo and track 3I/Atlas's position as it shifts slightly each morning. For most of us who don't have access to powerful telescopes, there's another way to follow this celestial escape in real time. NASA has a fantastic free tool called Eyes on the Solar System. It's a 3D simulation that lets you visualize any spacecraft, planet, or comet currently moving through the solar system. Search for 3I/Atlas in the interface, and you can zoom in on its trajectory, rotate the solar system, and literally watch it accelerate away from the Sun. You can speed up or slow down time, view it from Earth's perspective, or switch to the comet's own frame and see what our solar system looks like from its departing point of view. Another excellent tracker is Heavens Above, which includes interactive charts showing 3I/Atlas's coordinates for any given time and location. If you're more into live data, check theskalive.com. It updates in real time and shows where to aim your telescope from anywhere on Earth. For astrophotographers, Celestrak and Minor Planet Center websites provide up-to-date orbital elements that can be imported directly into telescope control software, letting you auto-track the comet as it moves. So why all the excitement for a fuzzy dot in Virgo? Because this isn't just any comet. 3I/Atlas didn't form in our solar system. It came from somewhere else, maybe a red dwarf system hundreds of light years away, maybe a sun long since burned out. It spent billions of years drifting between stars, crossing the void untouched. And right now, it's passing by our cosmic front yard before disappearing forever. The hyperbolic nature of its orbit means it's not bound by the sun's gravity. Its eccentricity, a measure of how stretched an orbit is greater than 1, meaning it's literally on an escape path. Once it leaves, it'll sail past the heliopause, beyond the reach of solar wind, and into the true interstellar medium. Out there, it will be just one more piece of ancient debris, cold and silent, carrying the chemistry of its long-lost home system. Astronomers estimate that 3I/Atlas will fade rapidly after December as it accelerates outward, dropping below the detection limits of most telescopes early next year. That's why December 19th is being marked as the last look, the final chance to observe an interstellar object leaving our solar system while we can still track it visually. If you want to make the experience special, try this simple setup. Find a dark location far from city lights. Bring binoculars or a small telescope. A 6-inch reflector works great. And use a tripod-mounted phone or DSLR camera to take 10 to 30-second exposures toward Virgo. Stack your photos later, and you might just capture a faint streak, proof that you photographed something older than the sun itself. Even if you can't see it directly, you can still be part of the story. Many observatories and amateur groups will live stream the event on YouTube and Twitch, combining telescope feeds from around the world. Channels like Virtual Telescope Project, NASA's Deep Space Network, and independent astronomers often host real-time tracking sessions where viewers can watch the comet's motion across the stars. Some will even overlay 3D paths showing its exit trajectory out of the solar system. It's easy to forget how rare this is. In all of recorded history, humans have only confirmed 3 interstellar objects passing through our system. Oumuamua in 2017, 2I/Borisov in 2019, and now 3I/Atlas. And unlike the others, this one is still trackable, predictable, and fading right before our eyes. There's something poetic about that, a visitor from another star system paying one brief visit before vanishing forever. To really understand its motion, visualize this. 3I/Atlas is moving so fast that no planet, no gravitational assist, no slingshot maneuver could ever bring it back. Its speed relative to the sun is high enough that it's already breaking free from the solar system's gravity well. By 2026, it will be past Neptune's orbit, and by the 2030s, beyond the Kuiper belt entirely. From there, it will drift endlessly between the stars, carrying a frozen record of another world. This December, when you step outside in the quiet hours before dawn and look toward Virgo, you'll be seeing something that connects you to a much larger story. You'll be watching the light of a comet that formed around a different sun, billions of years before Earth existed, now passing through our skies one final time. If you want to share the experience, spread the word. December 19th is the date. Encourage your friends, stargazing groups, and schools to join in. Open up NASA's eyes on the solar system. Zoom into Virgo on Stellarium, and take screenshots as it departs. Even if you can't see it with your eyes, you'll still be witnessing a historic moment, the last goodbye of an interstellar traveler. And that's what makes it worth watching. In a universe where distances are measured in light years and lifetimes are fleeting, 3I/Atlas is a reminder of how small we are, and how lucky we are to catch even a brief glimpse of the cosmic traffic passing by. So mark your calendar, set your alarm for the pre-dawn hours, and take one last look as 3I/Atlas leaves the solar system forever. Because after December 19th, it won't just be gone from our skies. It'll be gone from our world, drifting silently toward another star, billions of years into the future.